Love, what you got going on, girl?
I'm working.
I see you definitely working. You know, I'm stalking your page and everything, as always.
Just moving around. At the same time, trying to enjoy life, you know. But a lot of work is being done. And my team is just getting stronger and stronger. We're doing bigger and better things. So I'm feeling good. I'm blessed. I'm happy.
Speaking of your team, take us through your creative process of how you make music. Because a lot of people don't really talk about that. Like, do you get inspired by, personal situations or what's going on in the world?
Oftentimes it's personal situations. I was just talking to my brother about this the other day. Like, you know how people go on social media and they talk about like the social issues and like worldly problems, and I forced myself not to say too much, especially at this point in my career, because like anything you say when you're not really somebody, I guess, can be taken out of context, and like people will automatically judge you and not want to listen to your music because of what you say. So I try to really not say too much until I get to that point in my career where I can say something that makes a difference. Answering that question, but my creative process most of the time is personal issues, and if I'm in the studio for 10 hours, a song will just come. At some point, it'll come. Some lyrics will come, or I already have a song that I already wrote without a beat, and then I hear a beat, and I'm like, oh, this is perfect for this song. This for these lyrics or whatever. So it really.
But I hear writing is like your specialty. Like that's really your strong.
I can write a song in like 10 minutes. Like not 10 minutes. Let me say 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
I need a song. Me.
Do you write for other people? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. Man.
So if writing is like your strongest, what's your weak point? Or do you have any? Because I'm just saying, we winning.
I would say my weak point, like in the studio, would be all right. Like as a performer, like if I go on stage and I sing, I'm a belter all the way. Like I belt out the whole song. In the studio, I have a hard time doing that. Okay. Like finding where in my music to do that. Like, that's really my only like weak point in the studio. Other than that, like it goes smooth.
But I also know you like to dance, so is it hard dancing and singing at the same time? Because I see people performance be totally different from when I hear them on the radio.
That's the hardest thing I ever did in my life. But, I look at people like Beyonce and who go on stage and sing effortlessly and dance at the same time. So I just tried my hardest to, do the same thing and figure out what I could do to make it better and,
Well, I know you went in high school, you also took up music. So you've been doing this for a while. So in school, you already know coming up that you definitely wanted to do music.
Yeah, it was between music and law. I was going to, I went to
we gotta get around
John Jay for a semester. And I really wanted to go, I wanted to go to law school and everything. Like, I could have went to Stanford. And I was 16 when I graduated. So my mom was like, no, you're not going to California. So after that, I was like, all right, okay. But I'm glad she didn't let me go, because that's when I really found that passion. Like, okay, I want to be a singer.
Yes.
And this is what I'm gonna do. So once I started, I never stopped. So
did you ever dab into fashion? Because I mean, your style is on point.
She styles me, actually. My mom, she styles me. But I would love to. What? Hell yeah, I want to do it. I want to do magazines, all types of stuff.
Would you let mama style other people? Because I think I need it in my life.
she does it all. She
all right. She was like, I'm not sure, girl.
So I see
no, take it.
I seen you perform for Jamie Foxx. How did that feel when you see him really rocking to your music? I
was like, what is happening right now?
And it's funny. I was telling Daffy that the last interview we did at GB. Shout out to GBs. I also brought that up, and it's like, do you guys still keep in contact?
I don't personally speak to him, but we definitely do. We connect through my dad, and he sends his blessings every now and then. And just to know that I even pop into his mind to even say to my dad, hey, tell your daughter, I'm watching her and she's doing well. That's a blessing on his own. So
that's dope.
But anyway, tell Daffy about the experience. I'm sorry to interrupt.
First of all, that weekend alone was ridiculous. Thursday, I had a show, an interview at Revolt with my dad, actually. We did an interview together. And then the next day, we flew out to California for DJ Khaled's birthday party. And then we flew back the next day. Okay. But he flew back with Jamie Foxx. My dad flew back with him. They were sitting together. And my dad showed him the song. He was like, well, listen, I'm doing my Eyeglass premiere party tomorrow. Have her come and perform. So my dad got off the plane. I think we did the show Party and BS like the next day. And then the day after that, he was like, listen, you got to go do Jamie Foxx, meet me downtown right now. I was like, okay.
Like, right now.
I was like, he didn't even give me a minute to process it.
I'm
like,
excited
Jamie Foxx,
for you.
like, what are you saying? So I get there, and he, like, welcomed me with open arms, like, straight up, like, hug and everything. And he was like, all right, you ready to perform? I'm like, perform? You want, like, what? He's like, yeah, I want you to perform. I was like, okay. So I started performing, and he knew the words. That's when I was like, no, this is absolutely...
Yes, that's what I was talking about. I think I would have been crazy. Vina would have been on the floor like...
But, like, even if you knew, like, you know the words. You just heard the song 2 days ago. Mm-hmm. How many times did you listen to it before I got
about
here?
It, girl.
I was like,
you never know who's
crazy.
listening. You never know who's watching. That's one thing. It's everyone,
that's definitely a fact.
All eyes on you, girl. Yeah. And, you know, you keep saying my father for the people who may not know who's your father.
You want to do it?
No, I'll let you do the honors because I'm over here hype.
Dad, his name is Capri. That's my dad.
Yeah, is it weird like saying his name? Like,
yeah, because I don't see him as Capri. So it's like even now I be telling people I be going to his parties now and I be forgetting he's my dad because I be jamming. I be like. He make me feel like I'm at a party for my age. So.
Like the cool pop. But do people ever ask you like weird questions when it comes to your father?
Nah, it's pretty much the same thing. Like how was it growing up with him and all that stuff. But no, I haven't gotten any weird questions.
I was going to say, I think they know the limit because they know Kid Capri. But you never tried DJing? No,
it's hard.
Like, she's like, no, girl, my dad's a DJ.
It's so much harder than it looks. Like I be watching him, and I just be like, yo, like, how do you do that? It's honestly, like, for his fingers would be like a basketball in training.
Yes,
like a basketball player in training. Like how much work they do. Like when he's home. My dad don't go out. Like, he don't go to clubs unless he has to. So he's home literally doing this all day and, like, flicking his fingers. I'm like, Dad, like, you know, like. But he get older now, so he be like, my fingers hurt. Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Listen. Don't be speaking our age now. Your Daffy over there laughing too hard.
So the whole situation with Capri and Flex, I want to know your opinion on that.
I ain't got no words. No parts.
Next question. She said, I plead the fifth. On that note, we be right back. We about to have the Vina Love takeover. I'm going to save you on this one, all right? DJ White Stones, give him something to talk about, baby.
This is Strong Island.
Let's get right back to it. Though that remix with Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Yeah,
Can I dog it out? How'd you get that?
That was a Christmas gift.
So what you get for your birthday?
No,
I'm messing with you.
From the Khaled party. That party, now that I think about it, that party really opened up a lot of doors.
Listen, girl, the next party, take me with you. All right, go ahead.
When I heard the song, I like shot for the biggest person I could think of. Yes. Like, I wasn't like, I didn't want to, if I did a remix, I didn't want it to be a local artist. Like, I wanted it to be, you know, like a big deal. So, me and my team, we were like, listen, if you was to do a remix of the song, who would you pick? And I was like, Snoop, automatically. Like, that's the first person I thought of. So when I went to DJ Khaled's party, I performed the original song there. And Andre Harrell loved it. Him and my dad spoke. My dad reached out to Snoop. Snoop did the remix. Within that party was December 3rd. They had the song for about 2 weeks. And then I heard it on Christmas, like, as a gift. So I was.
But you saying in
shocked.
2 weeks, people don't even normally get stuff back for months. Like months.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, that's pretty fast.
Let me get your connects.
Yo, that was pretty fast, and I cried over and over again when I heard it. Like I cried nonstop that whole night.
One thing I'm gonna definitely say, like back in my boss was saying on the way here, let me not take his credit. He said in the 90s, you know, they used to switch up the whole songs. That was called a remix.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people just throw a feature on the track and say that's a remix. Just throw another artist on the track. Like, how do you feel about that?
Yeah. I did it with Ted Smooth, actually. Ted Smooth.
Yo, shout out to Ted Smooth.
Yeah.
All right.
So the Revolt interview that I did with my dad, Ted Smooth was there also. And he was like, yo, Vina, we got to do something. I'm like, yeah, of course. And this was like the perfect opportunity. So when he did the beat over, then the sample he used, I was like, Jesus Christ. This is Michael Jackson. People don't sample Michael Jackson. So I was like, I was really nervous. But then I was like, no, this is crazy. This is gonna be.
So you didn't mind actually doing, because you got the.
I trust them. they've been doing this before me. So if they can sit down and come to an agreement and they all like something and they like, listen, I think it's the way to go.
I love your
I'm not
soul.
gonna argue with
you
it.
got an old soul like me, Miss Love.
Yes.
I love it. But with doing the whole song over, was you like, oh man, I gotta?
I mean, I didn't have to re-record nothing.
Okay.
Like, I sent over the
And just
vocals.
went with it.
Snoop sent over his verse, and Test Move did the beat, and he just smashed everything up. He sent it to my dad. My dad put on his vocals, and then that was it.
It's dope to have like legends really working.
I was gonna say she not even naming little
Word,
people.
no,
She ain't say Lou Got Cash. She ain't say Jacquees.
Shout out
Fresh,
to the
she
girl,
naming
shout out to
all
Lou
these
Got
big
Cash.
names.
But yeah, facts. I mean, like, you know, I'm 100% thankful, grateful for my dad and, like, you know, what he has done for me and, like, what he's able to do. And, you know, so...
And he supports your music career all the way. Because, you know,
exactly.
some parents that's in the industry, they don't want their kids to be in the industry.
And I didn't want to be that artist. Like, you know, of course, start small. Like, of course, start where you can start. But I was like, listen, if I could start with Snoop, I know anybody after that, I could get it. Like, I know it can happen. And just then when I met him at the Global Spin Awards, just to see, like, how much he loved the song and how much he loved the video, I'm like, yeah, I must be doing something right.
Yes,
so,
girl. No, you definitely
so
are
it's
doing
only
something
up from
right.
here, so.
And
Thank you.
And the good part about it is that the fact that they don't, like, you know how most people, they really, when they're in the position you are, they really get spoon-fed. He allows you to really do you.
Yes,
And
yes.
along the way, he'll help you out when he
Honestly, he, like, begged to help me, and I was like, no.
Is he like your biggest critic? Like, no.
Nah, my biggest critic is my mom, then my dad. My mom is like, you shouldn't wear that. No, don't say that. No, you can't hang out with them. She's very like, she's my biggest, very like.
Shout out to mom.
I'm about to be your mom's best friend. How about
Shout out to
that,
mom,
man?
dude.
But my dad, he was very adamant in helping me with my career and like making sure, like, you know. But I was like, nah. That's like the easy way. Like, that's what people would expect from me. And I know, like, the same way you put the work in, I could do the same thing. And, like, you know, if I ever do need help, of course I would call for you. Of course I would.
Yes.
You know, but.
Would you, or have you done a mixtape with your dad?
No.
I can see in the background, this DJ Kid Capri, featuring
no.
Vina Love.
Capri.
Yeah.
No. That was our first song together. It did well. And then I'm putting out another song in a couple months. He actually made the beat, so. And I love the song. I love it. So.
Anyway, you have any tours? You think of anything coming up?
Any EPs
Can we
coming
be
out?
looking-
What's up?
I'm about to release the video to Stay Mad.
Yes. I've been waiting to
I'm
head.
like so proud of and so in love with, because the first video I put out, you didn't really get to see my face. Like, you didn't really know who it was.
I
like,
love that video.
behind the mask, I guess. So this video, you really get to see how I am as a person, and, like, you know, just it's relaxing, I'll say.
And who helped you put this video together?
Just my team in general. We all thought of it, and I edited the video myself. Well, co-edited with director Picasso.
Yes.
And my mom, she styled me, of course. And my cousin is in the video. I have another model in the video. It's gonna
beautiful.
Be
And I know the first video, you know, you had the glow in the dark, lipstick glow in the dark.
Yeah, that was fire. That was a dope fire.
I'm trying not to give away the video, but this time we gonna see all that light skin.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Yeah.
All right.
Brightness.
But like, I want, like, if you was to tour, who would you want to tour with?
I would definitely tour with Kendrick.
Yes.
I would tour with J. Cole, of course. I would tour with Drake.
You name it. No,
like,
I'm sorry.
You know, I notice a lot of artists, when they tour with people, they want to tour with people like that's lit, and like, but you got to tour with people whose music matches yours.
That's
like,
what
you know,
I'm
y'all kind of match each other.
That makes sense.
But like, I would love to tour with Cardi, but our music doesn't really match, so you know. But
I like how you're a realist. I like that.
Facts, yeah. You gotta be, so you don't be disappointed.
All right. And definitely you wouldn't, would you know, a lot of the way of coming into the game now is like beefing or going after someone. Like, your strategy obviously wouldn't be that, because I think you're too dope for that.
Thank you. I don't even, listen, I be low key. Like, I really be low key.
I can tell you get crazy though.
I know me, and I know, like, I don't, like, no. Like, we're not
crazy,
going to do this. Like, I'm not going to do this with you. So I like to stay
where
out
the
the
cameras
way.
at?
Yeah,
No,
I like to stay out the way. You know,
You'll be the one on World Star. I'll be having that camera right on you, like, yo, this is Vina Love, Kid Capri daughter.
Yeah. I feel like that's exactly what would happen to me. So I just be trying to stay out the way. I don't bother nobody.
Well, I can't wait to see you on the BET Awards. Did you actually go this year?
No, I didn't. I didn't go. What was I doing? I was doing something. I can't remember what it was.
Keeping busy as always.
I was doing something.
All right, and I know we gotta wrap it up soon. So, is anything you want us to know before we go?
Again, check out all my singles on Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, and the video to Stay Mad. So follow me on Instagram at VINA_LOVE, and you'll get all my updates there.
And that EP, that album, that mix it, whatever they want to call it nowadays, I always get shut down.
It's coming. Yeah. I'm dropping a couple more singles first.
All right, so you be right back.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Just gotta make sure them singles reach my email.
That's a fact.
And that's it. Okay. I'm hating like like the big sister over here. Yo, shout out to Miss Vina Love. You want to give any shout out before you go? Because I know you got your whole team.
Yes, I want to shout out my mom, my number one fan. She's also my manager, my stylist. She does everything. Shout out my dad, my assistant Brianna, also my cousin, my brother ZP, my choreographer, director, creative director, my image consultant, my photographer, Shots, all my dancers, Kiana, Jaquil, Mia, Sam, Ashley, Angie, it's all y'all. I love everybody and my whole entire family, and I'm so thankful, so blessed.
If anyone wanted to book Miss Love, how can they get in contact?
You can.
I know Mama got an email.
Yes. Oh, big shout out to my sister. She's an amazing artist. Follow her on Instagram at Art of Hardy. And any bookings and stuff, you can reach us at CEEMEINC@AOL.com or 347-459-4754.
Oh, damn, girl. I think you just did a commercial right there. I'm going to need that drop at the end of the show, too. You did that better than me. Hey, make sure you follow me at I am Gina Baby. And make sure you follow my fan page, SIHH4Life, as well as my website, www.uginababy.com. DJ Daffy, you want anything?
Just follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, DJ Daffy NYC.
Oh, that was simple. DJ Quiet Storm, give him something to talk about, baby.
One puff, I'm blown away. I can feel it in the air. One puff, I'm blown away. Boy, if it's cool tonight, take me out on the town. Just me and you tonight. Nobody's around. Boy, what you wanna do? Feeling my body closer to you. Get it, sis. Get it, sis. Get it, sis. Boy, I'm dancing for you. Pulling my body closer to you. Give me a mind, collect all the thoughts in your head. Give me a heart, protect you from thoughts in your head.
Strong Island Hip Hop Radio.
Feel it in the dark, I can feel you from afar. In your eyes I see the stars. I've been looking for you. I can feel it in the air. One puff, I'm blown away. I can feel it in the air. One puff, I'm blown away.
This is Strong Island Hip Hop Radio.
Oh yeah, we got the Vina Love takeover right now. Let's go, 93.5. Your boy DJ Quiet Storm, let's go.
Never trust him, never trust him.
Strong Island Hip Hop Radio.
I got a million reasons why I never flirt with you. You used to tell me that you got me, see you lie too much. That's your mother problem. You can't handle simple problems, but you handle hidden bottles. You feel out on us, so I'ma take a shot for this stupid relationship. Head to the side, cause I kept my damn dignity. Now you can't sit with me, can't even breathe the air, breathe. Go find another to do what you done did to me. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the back. You could stay mad, you could stay mad. I'm so sick and tired. Gon' fly by without you. Gonna get to the back. You could stay mad, you could stay mad. Are you with a nigga that ain't down for me? I ain't crying for a nigga who's no good for me. I'ma count up all this paper while you beg to be my nigga. See the picture so much bigger, waste of time you see. Got me crying in the shower while you out throwing dollars. Not worry about my feelings, ain't calling 48 hours. I'ma just be loyal, be your pet and do it for you. The devil is a liar, ain't following no orders. With the fuck you think this is sitting on my line, shorty? You can't pull up on me, I ain't got time for you. Yeah, my feelings is hurt, you ain't around for it. I wish you would've changed, wasn't enough for you. But you gon' hurt more than I ever did. And I ain't crying for nothing, nigga, you got us here. I wish you all the best, but I ain't got no business here. We fan square, hope you do better, kid. I'm so sick and tired, gonna get to the back. You can stay mad, you can stay mad. I'm so sick and tired, gonna get to the back. You can stay mad, you can stay mad. I will get to the back, I will not be mad. I'm letting go, letting